Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Disco Elysium. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today, as I try something out, and I don't know that it's gonna work. There was something, it might have been just a passing line, there's a lot of passing lines that lead me down the wrong path, but there was something here that, that told me to drink here, and I haven't drunk anything yet, which is a real shame. Kim says it's gonna kill me, so yeah, it's a real shame. Let's drink this. A sturdy bottle of beer that tastes like piss. Oh, that's why they were talking about Pilsner as if it were my friend. It's beer. People do that with beers because they're socialized that way. That's the reason. This also has uses, which is lovely. Not that you would know how piss tastes like, just a guess. The label says it's made of Revachol, but Lafayette Potent, or by Lafayette Potent Brewery. Well, I wouldn't know what piss tastes like because I have lost my memory, so that might actually be the biggest thing. And guess what?
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens.
I'm gonna look at the bottle.
What a solid can of mass-produced piss water. Well over 10% alcohol in this so-called beer. Pop it open before it gets too warm. Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it.
I'm gonna open the bottle.
There's a satisfying pop as the cap comes off, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're home now.
What will be the repercussions if I take that sip?
Nothing. Some mental stuff. Nothing to be worried about. Physically, you'll be strong as an ox.
I'm gonna take a sip then.
The golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again. A real cop. A real detective. Incredibly well done. From the void we came, and to the void we must return.
Well, it wasn't... I don't think it was specific to what happened here, which might mean that it was just a throwaway line. And the mission was actually... The mission about drinking was very early. And I don't think... It was... Did we actually get it? I think we did. Well, we definitely concluded the mission. I wonder what's gonna happen. Some mental stuff, you know. But look at that. Alcohol Potent Pilsner, +1 physique. It is potent. For it to have more than 10% alcohol for a beer, I mean, that's, they do that on purpose. Because beer naturally doesn't, or I say naturally, most beer tends not to be that potent. You need to really, oh yeah, we can go over here. You need to really make sure that it has that, that amount of alcohol in it. There's a boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. And there's plastic bottle there. And there's something in here. You see a dark red chair in the dim light of the room. Postcard, Coal City 08. 50-year-old postcard. This postcard depicts a forest of smokestacks releasing fat plumes of smoke into blue cloudless sky. Suppose skies. Otherwise it's the blue cloudless sky. Anyway, the tinge of age, the color of old teeth, gives it a sickly look. Written on the back is a single sentence, repeated twice. I got out. I got out. No address C. And we have a bow knot for extra drama. Well, guess what? We're gonna sing karaoke with this thing. The problem with that is that it's gonna remove my necktie. And What I was told, there was a comment very early on in the Let's Play that told me not to remove the necktie, and then went on to explain why. And I don't remember why, and I don't think I actually read it to avoid spoilers. But this bow tie looks sick. You're sure that wearing this tie is a statement. You're not sure what kind of statement, though. It's purple. It's a purple necktie. Like, what? It's the best statement. It's what it is. +2 drama, though. I think we're going to be fine. We're going to need to figure out if we need to take drugs for extra drama. Although I might not. I don't know. Don't go there. Do go there? Don't go there. No, don't go there. Oh, this might be the boat. Yeah, this is the boat that I saw from up there, I think. The underside of the boat has been recently tarred. Yes. And I can access this. And maybe I can talk to Lillian again about her kids. She has many of them. She has 2 twins and a little girl. All of the kids.
Hi, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel.
But she doesn't actually talk to me. Apart from the sea calming down. All in good time. All in good time. So, now that we've dealt with Gacht, now that we have gotten the boots, actually the gloves from there, we have an extra physique, and we should actually look at our map and see if there's any physique, nah, there's nothing. There's nothing. Well, there is something. Let's explore this way. I doubt we'll do anything about it, but let's explore this way nonetheless. Oh! It's actually really far away. What I'm thinking. So, I don't know if we're gonna get to where I want before the booze wears out. Rust-eaten letters read Mazout. What is this? The rear tire of a motor carriage adorns these reeds. You should come back here when it snows. A strange feeling. It passes quickly. I'll try to remember that. We found the church. I'll try to remember that, but I really don't know exactly how the snow system works. Because I'm pretty sure it just happens. Even if you're just holding still in a dialogue, it'll change the weather after a while. A kick drum pulse. The music is coming from somewhere on the ice. Oh yeah, this is something that we should do, even without Kim. It's alright. It's kind of funny to do it with Kim, though, but just for a very brief thing, I can tell you exactly what it is. So it's just kind of funny, not really funny. Looking back at you from the rust-colored water, you. Yeah. I find it hard to believe that you'd actually be able to see your reflection on this sort of stuff. So there's a drummer somewhere, the kick drum, apparently. I don't think that's what it is. A school of fish huddle around the fence post and then scatter into the dark. Oh, there's money here. Before you, a drawbridge. It can only be lowered from the other side. Let's go get that money. Let's zoom out as well. Okay. We're safe. Just got a bunch of money from there. Let's not go through here. Let's come around the other side. Full of holes. Could the post hide treasure? Look inside. It does hide treasure. Booze. All the posts hide treasure. Wow. Oh, and magnesium that we might have to take soon because we're really low on morale. And oh my god, so much money. I forgot just how much money you actually got by simply getting stuff. I don't remember that I got all of those though, because I think it was a perception check. And this is a church. Ooh. You feel the shadow of a very large building fall on you. Yeah, we're not going inside right away. We're doing it with Kim. Dusty pews in the shadows. Many seem to be missing. We're doing it with Kim because Kim talks about it. but not about some other, or not as much about some other stuff. Ooh, I should also go to the, there's the container. That's another thing that I can do without Kim, because Kim doesn't go in. That's the reason. The things I'm prioritizing are stuff that Kim doesn't partake in. And there's some parts of the game where Kim just doesn't go. He says, no, you go in alone. It's fine. And yeah, I can do that without him. An altar shrouded in dark, or something like that. It's too dark to tell. Yeah. I remember this being locked. The sign reads Saint Brune 1147. I don't want to go in, so I just quick saved because I will reload.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Yeah, I would have reloaded if there weren't doors, but apparently there are doors. They just don't show up over there. I don't remember that being the case. Let's inspect the carpentry.
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. 2 large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Let's back up and look at the door.
The doors remain unchanged, closed with a padlock. The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. 2 large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Let's run my hand over a beam.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch. Feels exceptional. 300 tons of pine would fit together seamlessly. It's old, too. Cut and carved many centuries ago.
Let's rattle the doors to see if they open.
Nothing happens. Only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door. High above, the wind wraps the church in its rush, cold and wet from the ocean bay. It parts around the massive keel-shaped roof, like a test tunnel washing both sides, the way it has done for 340 years. The wind keeps its distance. So should you.
What is this feeling?
There is a hole in my heart.
I think I know who this is. Do I know who this is? Oh, no way. Nah, it can't be. It can't be. I don't know that I know who this is. But I do know that I might want to invest in Shivers, despite me not liking Shivers, honestly. Because I want to see what this is. I want to see where this goes. I don't know if it matters, though, having high Shivers. Let's take a closer look at the padlock.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting, somehow.
Let's inspect the sticker.
You see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead.
Let's take another look at the padlock.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting, somehow.
Let's inspect the staple.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least. Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
Well, it isn't, actually. Oh, it might be. It's a challenging check, but I have a -10 right now for a physical instrument. I can bring my physical instrument of 6 up to 8, most likely. And then the tool... Nah, I don't want to do it. I would just try to peel the sticker off without ripping it. Wait. Do I just get the sticker? Because that's kind of cool. Yeah, let's do it.
There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Let's put the sticker on my ledger. Right on the cover.
Voila. Looks very modern.
Modern. It's such a silly thing to call it. This game does that a few times, and it's absolutely on purpose. It's absolutely satire, or I say satire, but it's done tongue in cheek, because it's just silly. It's just super silly. Oh my god. What do we have in here? Oh, it didn't change anything. It does give me Inland Empire and Empathy to wear it, which is something that is actually easy to miss because it doesn't show over there. So you can just put it over there, right? Is that how it works? Yeah. So it does reduce my authority. Let's see if it says anything about the sticker.
It's the ledger you found in the trash.
It doesn't. Okay, well, we're not going in. I can absolutely barge in there, no problem. But let's go this way. Although I kind of want to go that way as well, but I need to be very careful here because there's a lot of content here that I kind of don't want to mess with, and there's a lot of content that I do want to mess with. And I don't remember where any of it is, honestly. I just remember it's somewhere in here. Up the coasts. Oh. Money. Oh, yeah, this is where I wanted to come. Kim is gonna say things about this, I think. These rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. And we've heard about this. This is the... somebody mentioned that there was a bunker further up the coast that is rusted shut. So, let's see. The building before you housed the engine. Must have been a big one. The engine must have. The chain trails off into the ocean to who knows where. And I can't actually see to where it goes, which is kind of funny. This barrel has been recently discarded. It still smells of fuel oil.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
What is this thing anyway?
The concrete structure looks military in origin, over half a century old at least, but sturdily built.
So I can try to open the door. It's an impossible check. It's interfacing though. Let's walk away. Can I actually do anything about my interfacing? I currently have a +2. Wow. Am I that bad at interfacing? I have 7... Oh, I have 7, but I have a +2. Do I have a minus because of the... which is savoir-faire? Yeah, it isn't. It isn't because of any of the thoughts. So I don't have a minus. So if I could find anything that would bring my interfacing up even higher, I could try these two. Just in case. See if the door responds.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
It doesn't respond. No, actually, well, I didn't check.
An old door.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't bring it up. Which is quite a shame, because I like it. I would have liked it. Kim says something about this. I think Kim might actually help me on this. But I didn't expect it to be... a... interfacing. Gardening gloves. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be a red check. So we're going to do it later. When I'm drugged up or whatever. I don't actually know that I have drugs that bring my interfacing up. But Kim might help. What is the drinking like? The drinking is going well. Interfacing, unfortunately, isn't a physique check. Or a motorics, rather, I think. No, I think it is motorics. Is it physique? Physique and motorics? I think it is. The red and yellow checks. You see how the water is weird? The water is weird. Cigarette butts, cleaned away under a rock. Brand Tiomotiri. You take a mental note. Tiomotiri seems important somehow. Does it? Someone's made a campfire here a long time ago. What cigarettes did Klaji smoke? Oh, that's right. We do need to come here for things. There's another tie. A scented scarf for extra shivers, but lowers physical instrument. Why would it do that? because springtime cold increases shivers, but lowers physical instrument because of allergies. That's a good excuse, actually. This, for lowering your physical instrument, I mean. This light springtime scarf smells like men's cologne mixed with cheap laundry detergent. Someone must have left it behind, probably from a date. Wear it if you want to delude yourself that spring has arrived. Oh, boy. Tiny inlets there, off in the far distance, where the posts trail toward. Inlets. I don't know what that means. I think that might be a river-style thing. This ladder is too rusty to climb. The sea air has eaten away at it. This relay tower coordinates boat traffic in the bay. Barely. Radio relay, I think. I think? Is that what it is? Or could it be other things? I don't know. A rusted broken control box for the radio relay tower. And, oh, it's my experience. We got another skill. That's incredible. I love that. Yeah, we gain experience every time we do a green check. I think? Well, it must be. Or any check, perhaps? I don't know. It's really good. I love it. It's fantastic. Ultimately, it really doesn't matter. There's some. Imagine investing into a skill. Look at that. Imagine investing into a skill the whole game, and then later in the game you have a 97% chance, and you're like, this is what I've saved up all my experience for, and then it fails. And there goes all of your experience, because in the moment of truth, it didn't stick with you. That's just how it is. It's a two-pronged appendage. I don't know what the expression is. Do you know what I mean? A double-bladed scarf is what it is. It'll cut you both ways. So I'm not very good with idioms, I believe. The game just chugged the sound there for some reason. I think it might have come through in the recording. Another box. With a shirt. A white polo shirt, no less. With minus empathy. Let's see what that is for. Don't I have a white polo shirt already? I have a white satin shirt. Yeah, what is that? This shirt looks worn and smells a bit. Just smells a bit. You can't help but wonder who would leave it stuffed in a tear container. What kind of man would even wear a polo shirt? This might be one of life's mysteries that will never be solved. I don't understand. I don't remember understanding it either in the first game about why you wouldn't wear a polo shirt. I wonder if it is about a man and men don't wear polo shirts. I do think that women look very good in polo shirts, but it's not very common to see them wear them. But either way, +1 rhetoric because what's polo anyway, and -1 empathy because no, really, what the hell is polo? I like that a lot. But our current shirt is just for extra logic. Yeah, I'm not gonna go with rhetoric. Logic might be a little bit better. But I wonder if it's my conundrum with polo shirts, right, is that cleaning them and ironing them is a must. You absolutely have to. Where t-shirts, you sort of don't have to iron them, depending on how you fold them and how you store them. I don't wear most of my t-shirts, only the really nice ones, and it's totally fine. They're not crinkly, but that also has to do with the way I clean them, or I wash them rather. But a polo absolutely has to be ironed, and so it's a pain in the ass. It also isn't necessarily very comfortable to wear underneath other clothes, which t-shirt is really easy to, wear underneath other clothes. So I just use t-shirts a bunch, but I do like my polos, and they're just the ironing them. I hate it. So yeah, a dead phone, a smashed receiver, like someone hung up too hard. I think we're fine here. What is this? What are these things on the floor? Do you see that? Is that from the tree? Could be like walnuts or something. Someone must have worked hard to smash the plastic dome.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change.
No, I have change. Let's pick the handset up.
You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Let's put 10 cents in and dial a random number. 005-2403-155.
Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this? End of tone. Someone picks up.
Pierre? Is that you, Pierre?
The voice is female and sounds about 100 years old. No, this is not Pierre.
Do you have any news about Pierre?
Who is Pierre?
He's my sister's grandson. He used to visit me as a lad. Fine young man. But who are you, then? A salesman of some sort? Modern goods are rubbish, and I can't afford them anyhow. It's a shame what you did to our country.
The woman moans, and the phone lines howl in unison with her. What you did to our country. This is very telling here. It's weird as well. But this is very telling here. She associates salesmen with the current status quo politicians, which is, yes, we know that. They're moral intern. It's the moral intern and the moralists and all that. Yes, I'm a salesman. What exactly did we do to your country?
You ruined it and you sold it to foreigners. You don't own anything if everything is for sale. Give it a thought. Goodbye.
Disconnect tone.
Okay, let's put 10 cents in and dial another random number, 005-5117-912.
Calling.
This reminds me I should be looking into the wall and spending my skill point in the wall, trying to do it without Kim. Although, maybe doing it with Kim would be interesting. Yeah, I definitely want to do it with Kim. The wall, I mean, not the doing it with Kim. We're going to need to wait until that thought is completed. And then maybe we want to do it with Kim. We'll see how it goes.
Still calling. Someone with a masculine voice picks up.
Hello, Gerard speaking.
Gerard. What a douche name. Change it. Change your name.
What are you, like 5?
A woman's voice shouts something in the background, and when Gerard speaks again, his voice is hushed.
Thanks for calling, asshole.
Phone hanging up. Disconnect tone.
Let's do another one. 005-99-77-313.
Calling.
This is what we save the money for.
Calling. Calling. Still calling. Still calling.
Stop calling me, man.
Someone picks up. The voice on the other end is slightly hysterical.
I'll get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work.
We could all be a bit kinder to each other, don't you think? Consider your debt paid, my friend.
My debt? I don't fucking owe you. It's...
The young man realizes something.
Who is... never mind. I don't have time for this.
He does not seem to be overly thankful of your kindness as he hangs up. Disconnect tone.
005-11-11-11 or something or other. 313 at the end always, I notice.
Calling.
I'm tired.
A man answers. Fast this time. His voice is hoarse from cigarettes. You hear typing in the background.
Sounds like he hasn't talked to anyone in quite a while.
I'm tired too.
If I could go just 1 month without writing, no, 2 months, I could regenerate my brain. Fucking liberalism.
The man disappears with a sigh. You do not hear the customary disconnect tone, just silence in the handset. The machine is still waiting for you to dial a number. Seems like it did not have time to swallow the coin. This sometimes happens. Lucky you, the call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new one without paying.
Let's dial a random number with my eyes closed. And it's an interfacing check, a medium one at that. Because I have white morning, which was a thought, I think. I get +1, so let's go with it.
You close your eyes and put your index finger on the rotary dial, then pull down on the number, then move one up, and repeat the motion twice.
that's not... I didn't expect it to be a rotary dial. It's about... well... I wouldn't think it's very easy to do it randomly in that, though. Because of the shape of the rotary dial. You have the 0 here. Actually... Wait, how does that go? Is it 1 here? Yeah, 1 is here, 0 is here. Right? That's how it goes, yeah. So it's the other way around. So you have 1, 2, 3, and then you rotate. Or no, is it the other way? Oh yeah, it is the other way. You have 1 over here, and you rotate it this way. And then it rotates back into the same place. If you don't know what a rotary dial is, it's the old cell phones? No. Old telephones have that. And basically what it is, it's a little spring-loaded mechanism that rotates back to the position that it originally is. So it's always twisting to the right, but it has a stop inside. It's stop. But actually, it's not inside. Is it? No, it is. It is inside. There's a stop on the outside on this side, so that your finger doesn't over-rotate the other one. But basically, what happens is it's a disc, and it has little holes, so you can put your finger in each hole, and each hole belongs to a number. Now, what happens is, like, for example, over here is the number 9, or the number 0, actually, after the number 9, and over here is number 1, and over here is number 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So the further it is away from that little stop on the outside, the more it actually rotates. Now, how does that work in the phone technology thing? Well, when you pull it back, it doesn't actually transmit any data through the phone line. It just does the of little cogs rotating, so it has a very specific feel as well. So you go for a 9 and then a 1, for example. Let's say the number starts with a 9, and then you rotate it all the way over here. And then when you let go of the finger, you need to top the rotation. So you need to go for the little stop where the finger just touches, and then it's done. And when you lift the finger up, you take the finger off the phone, the spring-loaded mechanism will bring the whole disc back over there. And as it does so, there's cogs inside that send pulses through the phone line, and so it does it does like a tick 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 tick. I don't remember exactly the tempo, but it does it 9 times. And if you mark a 1, you put your finger on the number 1 hole and you rotate it, and it's very little, and then it just does a single tick. So that what happens in the phone line is that they count they have like a machine with, well, it's electronics and all that, that counts the amount of ticks that it receives. So that it's important to the operation of the device that it actually takes physical time for you to bring the new number up. Because one of the things that you can do if you're fast, or if you're just pushing the machine hard enough, one of the things that you can do is you can actually type the whole number just using the number 1. I've never done it because the last time I used a rotary phone or a rotary dial phone was when I think I was like probably 10, maybe younger. But I've never done it. But one thing you can do is you can just jiggle around at the beginning of the number 1, and you just do tick 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 tick, or you can actually tap the phone in a specific manner that allows the pulse to be sent through the phone lines, and you can just mark it like that, which is really zany. But yeah, it's basically a very, very mechanical device that sends electrical pulses, low current obviously, but because it's phone lines, sends electrical pulses through the phone lines to be detected on the other side. It's all about numbers. And yeah, so imagine, for example, you dial a 9, but you stop it halfway through to dial the next one. You actually didn't dial a 9, you dialed a 6, for example, or a 7. And that's how a lot of people get... back in the day, that's how a lot of people would dialing the wrong number, because they would stop it before it would reach the last thing. And if you're used to doing the motion, then it's easy to do that by mistake. So yeah, there were a lot of missed numbers. I always knew how to operate a rotary dial, so I always waited for it, because I was a proper little boy, and I always waited for it to top up, and it does the little tick. There's like a special sound that is different at the end, and then you bring it back up. But either way, let's continue.
Strange. This is not how you started before.
But this is how I'm going to end it because we're out of time for the day. So, for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Disco Elysium. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video. But above all, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.